Hello, everybody. My name is Marius. Everybody calls me Mo. I just wanted to take the time to speak to you. It's been on my heart. It's actually been on my mind for weeks to use this forum, this platform to speak. There's some major things that needs to be done. We have to do our part. You never know where you're going to be in life or how things are going to end up. But, I kind of know in my life I knew from a young kid that I was born to try to leave this world better than I came into it. And amidst all the challenges, adversities that may have came my way, things that I have things that I have overcome, and things that I'm still learning on a day-to-day basis. I am grateful. I'm grateful to God that I'm still here and that He allows me the opportunity to continue on. It takes a lot of courage to speak out, especially whenever you look at kind of what's going on, and sometimes, fear of, just saying, hey, why me? What makes me to be able to say something? But I feel in my heart, my soul, something that I'm willing to give my life for is a stance that, we all can be better regardless of the circumstances or whatever life has given us. It doesn't mean that that's what we have to accept. And I want to start right there, thinking about what we have to accept. You don't have to accept the conditions that you were born in. You don't have to accept the things that happened to you. Maybe when you were younger, things that happened to you even as an adult. There's some things that I do believe that are out of our control and out of our hands. And I know that, God sees all, the Lord knows all. And there's times where some bad things happen to good people on our journey while we're down here, some very bad things, However, I say this to say that, one of the biggest things I think that we need as all individuals who are on a path, on this journey in life to do better, is that we got to find that go-to, that toolbox, the keys of being able to find happiness, to be able to see there's benefits and value within ourselves. I think that we are a nation in a world of people who are hurt, and there's a lot of hurt, and I think a lot of that hurt is coming from people who were hurt. As you've also heard over plenty of talk shows over the times, that hurt people hurt people. And one thing that I do believe is that we have an innate responsibility to do something about it. I just want you to know that I too am on an everyday journey to do better, and you are on this journey. We all here on this earth together, and we can do better, and we can put forth the work that we need to. And that's the big thing, is about work. There's a big thing within us to, we're making us better, is about putting forth that work. And so I want to ask you, how are you putting forth that work? How are you challenging yourself? Do you really want to be better? Are you looking at others, basing off other people's, lifestyle or their journey? Are we just spectators, or are, looking at other people's journey? But how are we evaluating our own? As I live and as I'm growing, part of what I'm finding out is that, even in this day and age, I'm finding out that individuals, that everybody's character is different. It doesn't matter whether they're popular or whether they're the guy or girl next door. And, everybody's character is different in a way that I mean that as like everybody handles adversity is different. Yes, of course, we're all different people, but a lot of us, we actually give a lot of accolades to a lot of individuals, and we actually put people on a pedestal, and we don't realize that they're people as well. We see them as better than us. We see them as almost as idols, and I feel like that, we look up to them and we actually worship them, instead of being, looking at that they're gifted people. We actually worship those individuals. We put them in such a high esteem, and we look at their lives and we compare our lives. But the biggest thing is that each and every one of us has a responsibility for our life. You were put here for a reason. You were put here to do your part. You have a part to do. You got responsible things that you're responsible for. And I just want to say that what gets me is that sometimes people think that the things that they value in life, that they come for free. That, you're going to get these things for free. You don't have to make a stance. That you're going to, perhaps you feel like that, if you just follow these steps, follow these particular patterns and things like that. But, there's just some things that, you got to make a decision on, and whether it good or bad, you ride it through, and you accept what comes with it, but you make a stance. And I believe that, regardless, this day and age, especially 2020, with what we've been dealing with, it's caused us to have to reach deep and find out who we are. And we as a society, as a community, we need to, really look at what's going on around us and ask ourselves, reinvent ourselves and ask ourselves that, what is our purpose? I believe that these pandemics, these atrocities that happen are causing us to reach inside and create change. And in order to get a change, you got to make a change. And that change comes from the inside. You got to do the work. And yes, work is not always pretty. It's not a movie. It's not like you're going to have credits rolling. It's not like you get worshiped at the end of the day. There's a lot of work that gets involved. You're unknown. You're almost, like you're on a wall of heroes with no name. And being in the raw and being on that, you have to really understand that, you don't do everything to get notoriety. You do it because you want to be a better person. You want to do your part. So I just want to ask you, are you doing your part? What are you doing? Are you working on being a better you every day? Are you putting forth that effort? Are you making excuses every day? Are you, telling yourself that, you're always a victim? Are you seeing yourself just spun around and looking at victimizations and wanting to, just join other people's party and the pity parties? Are you doing something? Are you making a change? Are you taking up the stance to be brave? Brave people battle.